So you can have a question of that nature where it requires you to calculate the coefficient of elasticity and then determine the nature of elasticity of that product. It goes as follows. The supply of beans increased from 2,000 kilograms to 3,000 kilograms. So this is 3,000 kilograms. So there was an increase. Originally you had 2,000, now it has increased to 3,000 kilograms. Why? Because there was an increase in the price of beans from 500 shillings to 7,000 shillings. And you are required to calculate the price elasticity of supply for beans. What is price elasticity of supply? It is the measure of degree of responsiveness of quantity supplied of commodity due to changes in the price of that same commodity. So we are looking at the same commodity, beans, and we are trying to find its price elasticity of supply. And from your calculated answer, you are supposed to determine whether the supply of beans is elastic, inelastic, perfectly inelastic, or having unitary elasticity. Always state your formula. Always state the formula first. Always state the formula first. Why? Because statement of a formula straight away earns you a mark. The moment you state it, you are assured of that mark if it is a correct one. So price elasticity of supply is given by the formula change in quantity supplied of X over change in price of the same commodity X multiplied by original price of X over original quantity of X. And there already your 1 mark is awarded. So statement of a formula is very important because you have begun earning the marks even if the calculations are wrong, but already the formula has a mark given to you. So how do we calculate change? Change in quantity supplied is given by current amount supplied minus original amount supplied. That's how you get the change in supply. It is given by current amount supplied over take away original amount supplied. And similarly, change in price is given by current price of commodity X, and you subtract the original price of commodity X. There, what do you get? You get the change in price. So let's calculate the change in quantity supplied of X. They are telling us that the supply of beans increased from, which means that this is our original quantity and this is our current quantity. So our current quantity is 3,000, and to get the change in quantity, subtract the original quantity, which is 2,000. Therefore, change in quantity supplied of X is 1,000 kilograms. So now I've been able to get the change in quantity. We shall be substituting it into our formula. But we have also to get the change in price of X, which is given by the current price. What is the current price? It is 700 shillings, and previously the price was 500, and the introduced change is 200 shillings. So now, having got the changes respectively, we substitute into our formula to get the price elasticity of supply. So change in quantity of X, you have seen it, it is change in quantity. Change in quantity of X is 1000, yet the change in price of X is 200. Substitute into our formula. Then our original quantity was 2000, yet our original price was 500. So substituting into that formula, change in quantity is 1000 over change in price, which is 200, multiplied by the original price, which is 500, divided by the original quantity, which is 2000. Original quantity is 2000. So you find that 1000 goes there once, 1000 goes there twice. And you find that you have these two zeros going, and you have 5 over 4. And 5 over 4 is 1 point, that is 5 divided by 4, 1 divided by 2, 1.25. So our calculated value is 1.25. So the price elasticity of supply of beans is 1.25. And they are telling us that after getting your value, what is the nature of elasticity of beans? We say that the elasticity of beans is elastic. Why? Because our calculated value is greater than 1. 1.25 is greater than 1. Hence, elastic supply. Elastic supply. So whenever your calculated answer is greater than 1, the interpretation is that one of the supply of that commodity being elastic. So this is just one example which you can have. Let's also have a second one and see its interpretation also. So they may give you a question of that nature, that the price of commodity Y changed. Now they are not telling you whether it increased or decreased, but they are telling you it simply changed. Price of commodity Y changed from 5,000 shillings to 9,000 shillings, and the quantity supplied of that commodity changed from 20 kilograms to 25 kilograms. You are required to calculate the price, elasticity of supply for commodity Y, and comment on your answer. As I've just mentioned, statement of a formula is paramount. Price, elasticity of supply is given by change in quantity, now of commodity Y, over change in price of Y, multiplied by original price of Y, over original quantity of Y. What is our current quantity? Current quantity is 25, whereas the current price is 9,000 shillings. What is our original quantity? Original quantity was 20 kilograms, whereas the original price was 5,000. So if you stipulate your figures in that way, it will be very easy for you to substitute into your formula. How do we get the change in quantity? You get the current quantity minus the previous quantity. And we find that our current quantity is 25 kilograms. So 25 minus 20, and our change in quantity is 5 kilograms. Then our change in price given by current price minus the previous price, which is our current price is 9,000. Our previous price was 5,000. Therefore, change in price is 4,000 shillings. Then you can now substitute into your formula. You know the change in quantity, you know the change in price, you know the previous price, and you know the previous quantity. So change in quantity is 5 kilograms. You put your 5 there. Price, elasticity of supply equals 5. Change in quantity of Y over change in price of Y. Our change in price is 4,000 shillings multiplied by the original price. Original price was 5,000 over original quantity. Original quantity was 20 kilograms. As simple as that. Then you can reduce. These ones can go. 5 goes there once. 5 goes there 4 times. 1 times 5 equals 5. 4 times 4 equals 16. As you can see, you are dividing a smaller figure by a bigger figure, so the calculated coefficient is going to be less than 1. Less than 1. Okay. You may have your calculators. You can have your 5 here, divide by 6. For those who have slow mathematics, you have here, you have 0, bring that one, find that you get 7, and this is 40, it is 16, not 6. Okay, 0, you have your 50, because there are 2 times. Let's say we have our 32, we have 8 and 18, 180. It may be around 7 times, that is going to be 42. 7 plus 4, 11. Okay, let's look at 8. If it is 8, we have 48. And 8, 1, 2. Again, it is still. Should be 9. Okay, that is going to be 56. And 9 plus 5, 140. So it's almost 0.3 approximately. So here we have approximately 0.3, and that value is less than 1. 0.3 is less than 1. And whenever we get an answer which is less than 1, our interpretation, what will be your comment? That the elasticity of supply for commodity Y is inelastic. Why? Because the calculated F coefficient, the calculated value is less than 1. Is less than 1. The calculated value is less than 1. So those are the few examples that we can have, and many more can be found in various textbooks. So try to use them as much as possible, and you apply them into the formula. What matters is the interpretation, and that interpretation depends on the calculated value you get. When it is greater than 1, it implies elastic supply. When it is equal to 1, that is unitary elasticity. When it is less than 1, that is inelastic supply. Now our next focus is on factors affecting the price elasticity of supply. Factors affecting price elasticity of supply. Factors affecting price elasticity of supply.